Welcome to the video, guys. So today we're shooting my 1853 Enfield. We're gonna be doing some grouping with it. I've not shot it much, so I don't know where it's hitting. I've only shot about 5 rounds through it, just for fouling shots. We're gonna be shooting at 100 yards. Figure out the group. We have 3 different bullets. A Lee, which is the one I just shot, 5.75, 530 grain ball. They're classic old new style. Then we have a Lyman 5.77, like 600 grain bullet. Then we also have a Lyman 5.75 old style, about 460 grain bullet. We're running 2 types of powders today. Schutzen 2F and Pyrodex 2F, I don't know, equivalent. So I'm going to show you guys the bullets here. Old style, Lyman 5.75, 460 grain, approximately. Lyman 5.77. No, yeah, Lyman 5.77. New style, kind of. Approximately 560, 570, 580 grain, somewhere around there. Don't worry, they're not weighted like that. I just don't remember the exact weight, but they're all these bullets at the time I did produce them. They're all within 5 grains of each other, or 10 grains. So let's say like 550. The max I'd let go was 555 or 545. So they're within a 10 grain span for all bullets. So let's talk more about the gun. So I purchased this online by a fellow from the muzzle loading forums. He lied to me about the condition of the firearm. We'll just go over it real quick. There's a nick in the barrel. I don't know how well you can see that. The rear sight leaf did not work, so I had to go ahead and drill a hole through it, get a screw, tighten it down so now functions. The sight was completely bent. In normal sights like this, it was like that. I had to straighten that out. Did that. These were bent horribly. The front sight was basically white. I just spray painted that black not too long ago. Basically, I've gotten this gun to a shooting condition, or being able to use it. So we're going to use it. Now we're going to, like I said, we're going to test the kind of groups, and we'll talk a little bit the history about this firearm. So the 1853 Enfield, obviously developed in 1853. Now this one is a Euro Arms of America Parker Harrow transitional, meaning it has the Parker Harrow barrel with proof marks on it. I think it was somewhere on the bottom. It doesn't matter. But it's an Italian stock, Italian lock. I think. If you all know, let me know, as I cannot find any markings on it anywhere that would indicate what it is. But this is Italian wood. A beautiful arm of the Victorian era, I think, truly emphasized by this ramrod here. Just Victorian in nature. I don't know how else to describe it. Very industrial. This gun, caliber 5.77, predominantly used throughout the world by a few people. Most obviously known in the United States, the Confederate States of America. This gun, they imported, I think, like 780,000 of them. It was the primary arm of the Confederacy. Of course, they were supplemented by other things, the Springfields and their various manufacturing copies. Additionally, this gun saw massive service, probably the most service with the British Army. Guns like this, the rifle musket, were only used for about 20 years before cartridge guns took over. So not very long. And then this gun was used, well, famously by about 3 countries. I'm going to name them. I just told you, but Great Britain, the Confederate States of America, and you guess, Japan. You say, well, Japan? What the flip? Yes, Japan. So after the American Civil War, all the, because you don't see any breech-loaded, converted carbines by the United States government of the 1853 pattern. What we did was we sent them all over to Japan, as lend-lease, basically, as a gift. So we gave them all these 1853s that we had no use for, because we had millions of 1861 Springfields, which I will be making another video on that gun. And then you're going to notice these really gay gloves I'm wearing. You're going to say, well, why are you wearing those good enough guns? You look super baggy. It's wearing them so when I go to shoot, I don't get complete sparks all over my hand, even though my fingers are exposed. It just minimizes the amount of sparking I get, like the hot embers burning into my hand. So let's get into shooting. Like I said, we're gonna shoot probably 5-round groups. Now I've already shot 3 down there just because of fouling shots and a couple 2 for the video for this part. So I'm gonna get some nice shooting shots. Well, I'm gonna record everything basically first. So you're gonna see all the target grouping. We're gonna just go over that real quick and let's get to it, guys. All right. This is a 60 grain powder charge. That's what all the loads are gonna be, 60 grains of either Pyrodex or Schutzen. Right now we're currently shooting the Schutzen. So these are 60 grain charges, military load. All right. One more, this will be the last shot. Remember, 65 grain, 5.75, Lee, new style. That one was a bad shot. I'm gonna retake that. Ah, fuck me. This trigger, so I fucking fucked that shot so bad. Holy hell. You guys were like good enough gun there. Holy fuck, you're bad. I have to concur, sadly. This trigger is so heavy. It's like probably like a 9-pound trigger. I mean, it's fucking heavy. Well, that one went down really nice. Alright, I seriously need to lock the fuck in. Alright, fuck it. Let's check, because I can see what you guys see. Alright, so that was our Lee 5.75. 60 grains of 2 shits and 2F. We had about a 30-inch group. Absolutely terrible. Terrible, 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 unacceptable. So, next cartridge, or next round we're going to go to, are our old style 5.75. About 460 grains. I'm gonna use the bottom, probably bottom left target, because it's a little lighter bullet, so it's probably gonna go higher, but it's still gonna be 60 grains. Shoots a 2F. Let's get to it. So we're waiting for the bottom right target. Let's go for it. All right, first shot. Lyman 5.75 old style, about 480 grains or something like that, 460 maybe. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter. That was not great. Trigger's very heavy, so it's a little hard. Now this is a military gun. Shot number 3. I won't lie to you guys, the groups on this, not gonna be great. I can already tell, just because the trigger is so heavy. I have to say, the trigger on my 1861 Springfield from David and Pedersoli is far superior. Shot number 5. Guys, we have some very promising results right here. So let's check this out. Okay, so we fired 6 shots. Actually, I'll have to go back and look at the footage, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is a 10, 20-inch target. So if we just count these ones right here, right, we have, let's say, I hate trigonometry. Oh, if that's an inch, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3, probably about a 5 to, we'll say 8-inch group. Honestly, I'm very pleased with that result. I'm very pleased with that result. I say this might be the round to go to, but we're still gonna try our 5.77 rounds. If you guys really want to check out a video kind of about the accuracy and the teachings of these guns, I don't remember the fellow's name. He just released a video about this, but I'm gonna put a picture on screen. You guys should really go watch that if you want some information on the 1853 Enfield rifles and the accuracy of military muskets. Because I'm not shooting for some impressive group. I'm not. I'm just trying to find a good military load that could kind of mass produce
and be happy with and hit targets. But this is very acceptable. I'm very happy with this. Now we're gonna move on to our 5.77.
Ooh, I heard that one flying through the fucking air. Holy moly, that one's like, that was loud. That's a serious kick on it. Now, I could do a little bit of a meme powder. I could put some 777 under that. And, man, if you ever want to feel, if you want to crack the stock on your gun, put some fucking 777 in this hoe. Because, man, it will fuck your shit up. Now, I can tell it's hitting wood because of that smack it's making. Don't know where that one went. That might have gone in between the wood. But I'm gonna look. So I don't know where these are hitting then. Okay, so we're out of powder for that. What kind of powder is this? Pyrodex. Well, fuck it, guys. Fuck it. We're doing a little bit of a meme. This is 60. This is like probably 20 grains of 2F Schützen and like 40 grains of Pyrodex. We're gonna see what happens. This like completely fucks up the test, but I already basically fucking poured powder down, so it's gotta get done. Alright, shot number 5 / shot, or shot number 6, I mean. Oh, I heard that one. That one was twisted. Alright, let's go down there and look.
Alright guys, so here, this is where we were aiming, and we have one hit. So out of all of them, here we have a hit down here on the wood. So look how it scraped through that. Ooh wee, look at that shit. Pretty cool. So far, worst one out of all of them. Yeah, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Not pleased with that group at all. It appears we have 2 hits right here, so I was aiming here. Oh boy, I'm gonna need some heavier powder for that shit. But yeah, that's pretty bad. I think we're going to, for the sake of this, I think we're gonna call this the end of part 1. I think I'm gonna make this a 2-part video. Because quite frankly, I'm just looking for any balls. I need to get more powder, but number 2, I gotta reset the targets and stuff. And oh, here's a ball right here. This one looks a little old though. Still don't look too fresh. Place that right there. So yeah, guys, thank you for all for watching. Part 2 will be out soon. Try to make this first one. But oh yeah, I mean there ain't much else to say. That grip is pretty bad though.
Man, that absolutely sucks. You guys don't even know. I've been talking for like 15 minutes. Camera wasn't even recording. We're just gonna do a bit of shooting. I'm gonna shoot a couple rounds. I just want to talk a bit with you guys. Kind of want to talk about this. I have some future stuff I'm gonna do. So if I had to compare these two, well, 2 of these guns, the 1861 Springfield and this 1853 here, in my opinion, I'm not counting the accurate stuff. I'm not holding that against the gun or anything. I'm just talking about 2 guns versus one another. If I had to choose between this and the 1861 Springfield, I would choose the 1861 Springfield. The 1861 Springfield is a lighter gun. Despite the fact it's a musket, it's modern. It's a more modern musket. I think the 1861 Springfield is probably the peak of muskets, seeing that it was at the end of the life cycle. Lubed. But I want to compare the 2 and just kind of talk about them, you know. And then, really, I think the greatest advantage the 1853 has, being this, the Enfield, are its sights, which I will talk about here in a second. So here's our 1853 sights. Our ladder goes to 100, 200, 300, 400, all the way to 900 yards. Some guns have thousands, which is very optimistic. Of course, this would be used for shooting at groups of men, you know, literal battalions. But comparative to the 1861, which has a 100, a 300, and a 500, I think these sights win. Of course, the 1855 had a similar sight system to this, which, you know, I'm just saying. Sorry for the burping. And the gun's substantially lighter. I've owned two of these, or I've owned this one, and then in the past I owned an 1853 Enfield David and Pedersoli. They were heavy guns. These 1853s are heavy. Thick barrels and everything. The 1861 is a nice, light, modern musket. I mean, it's simple, it's clean, it's crisp. This, on the other hand, heavy, kind of sluggish. I mean, look at that fucking. This rod is very thick. This ramrod, very thick. So, you know, I would choose the 1861 Springfield. I just think it's a better gun. I think this thing has two advantages of the sights and the bluing. And that's about it. I hate the hammer. I hate how short the lock is. On the 1861, on the 1861, that's like half cock, and like all the way back here's full cock. I mean, you know, there's ways of shooting these. Ground's all muddy. So, I enjoy all firearms. I'm a purveyor of all firearms. I love all guns. I love 1861s. You know, I love muskets, smoothbores, rifles, shotguns, pistols, handguns. I already said that. You know, I love AR-15s. I love AK-74s. I love M16s. I love AK-47s. But I appreciate all firearms. I really do. I love all guns. There's a certain qualities I appreciate about all firearms. Be it old guns, I love a little bit more than modern guns, just because this takes a lot more time to shoot. I mean, to shoot 60 rounds of this, I mean, that's an afternoon. You know, that's a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyment. Just the process of loading the gun, I mean, is fun. You know, to make the cartridges is fun. This takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. If you truly care about the hobby and you are a purveyor of it. So, of course, I produced these bullets some time ago, years ago at this point. A lot of them, okay, so that one's gonna fit. A lot of them are not sized correctly because I did not have sizing and I did not know certain things at the time, because knowledge is key. And the quest for learning never ends. So this is just melted Crisco lard, which is the lubricant I use, which is the lubricant on the outside of the skirts there that had gone bad. This stuff worked extremely well within the time frame of probably 8 months before it goes rotten. It kept in a permeable, a pretty good space. Ooh, that one's really tight though. I should have sized it. There we go, it broke. You hear that ting sound? That's how you know it's at the bottom and the energy is transferred properly through the gun. See, just the care that goes into something like this, the love to do all this, I think it should not be underestimated. I really love stuff like this. So this is our last shot. Let's go with proper stance. Take aim. We're ready. So we'll go ready. Take aim. Fire. So yeah, I really love it. I really love this stuff. It's really fun stuff, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. A part 2 will be out probably right after. Honestly, I'm going to probably make a part 2 immediately hereafter, but I have to reset all the targets and stuff. How much battery do I even have left? I don't know. I'll have to check. Thank all you fuckers for watching. I'm thinking about taking the mask off soon, honestly. I'm going to be working for myself so I can get away with racism and stuff. Yeah, see you motherfuckers later. Bye.